This is our first day journey from Mumbai to Aurangabad. We visited 5 historical spots of Maharashtra. Our first spot, Daulatabad Fort. Daulatabad Fort, also known as Devgiri or Devgiri Fort, is an historic fortified citadel located in Devgiri village near Aurangabad, Maharashtra. It was the capital of the Yadava dynasty, for a brief time the capital of Delhi Sultanate and later a secondary capital of Ahmednagar Sultanate. Around 6th century, Devgiri emerged as an important upland town near present-day Aurangabad, along cavern routes going towards western and southern India. The historic triangular fortress in the city was initially built around 1187 by the first Yadava king Bhilama V. In 1308, the city was annexed by Sultan Alauddin Khilji of Delhi Sultanate, which ruled over most of the Indian subcontinent. In 1327, Sultan Muhammad bin Tughlaq of the Delhi Sultanate renamed the city Daulatabad and shifted his imperial capital to the city from Delhi, ordering a mass migration of Delhi's population to Daulatabad. However, Muhammad bin Tughlaq reversed his decision in 1334 and the capital of Delhi Sultanate was shifted back to Delhi. Most of the present-day fortifications at Daulatabad Fort were constructed under the Ahmednagar Sultanate. Our second spot was Ellora Cave. Ellora Caves is an UNESCO World Heritage Site located in Aurangabad district of Maharashtra. It is one of the largest rock-cut Hindu temple caves in the world, with artwork dating from the period 600 to 1000 CE. The most famous cave, Cave 16, features the largest single monolithic rock excavation in the world, the Kailash Temple, a chariot-shaped monument dedicated to the god Shiva. The Kailash Temple excavation also features sculptures depicting various Hindu deities as well as relief panels summarizing the two major Hindu epics. All of the Ellora monuments were built during the Rashtrakuta dynasty and the Yadava dynasty. Our third spot, Ajanta Caves. Ajanta Caves are approximately 30 rock-cut Buddhist cave monuments dating from the 2nd century BC to about 480 CE in Aurangabad district of Maharashtra. The caves include paintings and rock-cut sculptures described as among the finest examples of ancient Indian art, particularly expressive paintings that present emotions through gestures, pose and form. They are universally regarded as masterpieces of Buddhist religious art. The caves were built in two phases, the first starting around 2nd century and the second occurring from 400 to 650 CE. The site is a protected monument in the care of Archaeological Survey of India and since 1983. The Ajanta Caves have also been an UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Ajanta Caves constitute ancient monasteries and worship halls of different Buddhist traditions carved into 75-meter wall of rock. The caves also present paintings depicting the past lives and rebirths of Buddha, pictorially tales from Arya Shura's Jatakalma rock sculptures of Buddhist deities. Textual records suggest these caves served as the monsoon retreat for monks as well as a resting site for merchants and pilgrims in ancient India. While vivid colors and wall mural paintings were abundant in Indian history, as evidenced by historical records, Cave 16, 17, 1 and 2 of Ajanta form the largest corpus of surviving ancient Indian wall paintings. This is cave number 2. This cave consists of a porch with cells on either side, a pillar hall bound by 10 cells, an antechamber and a garbhagriha. Most importantly, this cave consists two sub-shrines. Buddha is the main shrine, flanked by two yaksha figures on the left and two others on the right. Beautifully decorated cave walls and ceiling portray Vidura Pandita and Ruru Jhakatas and the Dream of Maya. It contains the frame paintings of Bodhisivasta, Padmani and Varjapani along with the seated figure of Buddha in Dharma Chakra Pravartana Mudra in the sanctum. The 30 caves at Ajanta lie to the north of Aurangabad in the Indriadri range of the Western Ghats. The caves, famous for the temple architecture and many delicately drawn murals, are located in the 76-meter high horseshoe-shaped encampment overlooking the Waghora River. According to Walter Spink, the Ajanta caves were made during the period 100 BC to 100 CE, probably under the patronage of the Hindu Satavahana dynasty, who ruled the region. Our fourth spot, Lunar Lake. Lunar Lake was formed due to a meteor hitting Earth over 52,000 years ago. Our last spot, Bibi Ka Maqbara. The Bibi Ka Maqbara is a tomb located in Aurangabad, Maharashtra. It was commissioned in 1660 by the Mughal Empire Aurangzeb in the memory of his wife, Dilas Banu Begum. It bears a striking resemblance to the Taj Mahal, which was the mausoleum of Aurangzeb's mother, Mumtaz Mahal. Bibi Ka Maqbara is the second largest structure that Aurangzeb had built. The largest was Badashi Mosque. The comparison to Taj Mahal has often obscured its very own considerable charm. Due to the strong resemblance, it is also called as the Taj of the Deccan. Bibi Ka Maqbara is the principal monument of Aurangabad and its historic city. The Bibi Ka Maqbara was constructed by Ata Ullah and Hanspat Rai.